shepherd.
Hail to the king, baby.
Hey, what's up everybody? I'm James Games 360 and today I'm going to be talking about Dawnguard, the new upcoming DLC for Skyrim. I'm a huge Skyrim fan, I'm a huge fan of the Elder Scrolls series as well, so I want to talk about a few things that really got me interested, or really got me even more drawn into this DLC. I was already ready for this DLC, but after seeing some of this really cool stuff, I'm really looking forward to it now. So a couple of new things is now the vampires and the werewolves get their very own skill trees, which is really cool, and they get their very own unique skill perks, and it just makes them even more cooler than they were. Now, being a vampire before this was really not as cool. It was actually kind of bad, but this time around vampires are getting a huge upgrade, as well as the werewolves also. It's really awesome. They get their very own skill trees. They get really cool perks here. Being a vampire lord is kind of a beast form that you can obtain, just like the beast form you obtain when you become a werewolf. So you get your very own form. It's this really creepy looking vampire that kind of resembles the Man-Bat from the Batman comics, but he's called the Vampire Lord, and he looks really creepy and really cool at the same time. But he gets these really cool perks, like you have a Summon Gargoyle, which you were able to summon a freaking gargoyle to fight with you and help you and aid you in battle, which is really cool. Also, you get this really cool Vampire Grip, which basically is kind of like the Force Grip like that Darth Vader uses, which is pretty cool, and it looks really cool. You get other things like Night Cloak, Supernatural Reflexes, blood healing, and all sorts of really cool stuff. This is really awesome. The werewolves also get their own skill tree, like I said. They have 8 perks. The Vampire Lord gets 11 perks, which they get a lot more. But the werewolf perks are, you have Bestial Strength, which you can upgrade that up to 4 times, which I think each time upgrades your damage to 20% more when you're in werewolf form, so that's pretty cool. You get some perks such as Totem of Ice Brothers, Totem of the Predator, Totem of Terror, which basically gives you a werewolf howl that will terrorize and will like scare the heck out of your opponent or your enemy that you're fighting. Also, you get Totem of the Moon, which is summon an ally werewolf with a howl. That's pretty cool. So basically you get your very own powers as a werewolf and as a vampire lord, and that's something that I really like that they've added, because being a werewolf was pretty cool. However, there was a disadvantage of you're not able to use your dragon shouts, and you were not able to use some of your perks that you have as your normal character, and it would really put you at a disadvantage. And being a werewolf, you could still get completely owned by some enemies in the game, which it really didn't make you feel as powerful as it should have. But now that they've added this new skill trees and new perks and everything, you're gonna feel a lot more powerful than you did, and it's gonna feel just like it should have been. And it looks really amazing. It looks really cool. Another thing here that they've added is the brand new. We've been waiting for this. If you're a Skyrim player and you play Skyrim, you know what I'm talking about here. We've been waiting for this for a while. It is the Dragonbone weapons, and I don't know why this wasn't in the main game. I guess they were maybe trying to perfect it or make it, something that we really wanted, or maybe they wanted to see if we actually really wanted it, which we do. We've been waiting for this. And this will be included in the new Dawnguard DLC. You get Dragonbone battle axes, bows, daggers, great swords, maces, swords, war axes, war hammers, and arrows. But it's really cool. I am really glad that they're putting Dragonbone weapons in here, and plus they're gonna be a little powerful than Daedric by 1 point. Like for instance here, Dragonbone bow. Its base damage will be 20, supposedly. It could be more, I'm not sure. This is what I'm reading off the Elder Scrolls wiki. The Daedric bow does 19 base damage, so it seems to be just 1 damage point over. which isn't bad. It's good. It's you know, it's a tad bit better than Daedric. I'm definitely going to be using the dragon bone weapons, and I can actually go and dust off my set of dragon armor, which is, I really like the dragon armor, but I haven't been using it lately. But I think I'm going to be probably using it when I'm playing Dawnguard. So that's really awesome. I'm really glad they added that. Another thing they added was mounted combat, which was actually added in the patch that was released recently, which is really cool. I really like the mounted combat. It's really cool. I wish you could go into first person when you're using a bow and arrow while you're on your horse, but you have to be third person, which kind of sucks. And speaking of mounted combat, they have added a brand new mount in this game, and he is known as Arvak. And you're going to be able to find him in the Soul Cairn, which is a brand new location in Skyrim. Basically, it's a place in the Plane of Oblivion. If you've played Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, you know the place I'm talking about. But this place looks really different from the places that we've been to in Oblivion. It doesn't look all reddish and lava everywhere. This place looks really creepy, really ghostly-like. You know, looks like something straight out of a Tim Burton movie, which looks really cool. And also, we'll be able to fight some brand new creatures as well. They're going to be adding legendary dragons, which are the new maximum level cap for the dragons now that we'll be able to find throughout Skyrim. Also, we'll be able to find gargoyles, death hounds, armored trolls, and within the Soul Cairn, which I was talking about, the same place where you're able to get your brand new mount Arvak, you'll be able to find some new enemies such as Bone Men, which are kind of like skeletons. You have Wrath Men, which are Draugr. They look like Draugrs. And you have the Boneyard Keepers, which these guys are kind of a new enemy, I guess, because I've never really seen these guys before. And also is a brand new undead dragon, and his name is Durnevir. I think that's how it's pronounced, Durnevir, I think. I'm not sure. But he looks really cool. And from him, you're going to be able to learn some brand new shouts. You're going to be able to learn the Soul Tear shout, which basically what it does is it will rip the soul out of your opponent and turn them into an ally. And another thing he'll be able to, I think you'll be able to learn this from him, or you learn it from somewhere in the Soul Cairn, but you will be able to summon Durnevir himself and fight for you. It kind of acts just like the Call Dragon spell that you get in the main game, where you'll be able to summon Odahviing. But yeah, so that looks pretty cool. And another thing is crossbows are going to be in this game, which look pretty cool. I've been waiting for a crossbow ever since Oblivion, and I know there's been some mods for Oblivion and whatnot that give you crossbows, and I think they made some mods for Skyrim, I'm not sure. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was the character makeover option, which this basically allows you to alter your character's appearance. However, their race and gender are locked, so you cannot change that. So if you want to change your character to a different race or a different gender, you won't be able to do that. However, you will be able to alter your facial features, hair, eyes, that kind of thing. And you can do this by going into the Radaway in Riften. There should be a brand new character added, I believe, somewhere down there that you can talk to, and you can change your facial features. Kind of like what you can do in the Fallout series, where you can change your character's face and everything, and the hair, colors, and whatnot. So this leads me to believe that they may be adding some brand new facial features or different customization options for your character, which sounds really cool, and I can't wait to find out. And explore this vast DLC that's coming out. So Skyrim DLC Dawnguard is going to be out on June 26th on Xbox 360. It will be a exclusive on the Xbox for the first 30 days. Later on it will be released for PC and PS3. So yeah, get ready. It's going to be 1,600 Microsoft points, and it's going to be amazing, and it's going to be totally worth $20. Just of all the content that's in this game, and who knows what all is going to be in this DLC, because according to Todd Howard, this DLC is huge, and whether or not this DLC is going to include the snow elves in it or not, who knows. It has not been confirmed or denied. It's a huge DLC. We're going to have to find out. So thanks for watching. I'm James Games 360. Have an awesome day, and I will talk to you all later.